Hey guys, welcome back. We're here at the garage. It's been about a week since the race has been over. Definitely had some struggles with the car, but you'll have that when you're going out there for the first time in a car that we just built. So I'm going to go over a couple things here in the background on the car and show you kind of the issues we ran into and what we've done so far to resolve them. All right, so some of the things you had to do is take the radiator out. Got a dual pass radiator in there. Also put a shroud on there. Hopefully that'll help it keep it cool. Also put a not a huge restrictor, but a little bit of restrictor in there, just trying to slow the water flow on the engine. And I've been running methanol for forever, so never really had an issue with this, and it was pretty much on my last list of things to look for before we went to the track. But that should be rectified. If it's not, and we're still getting hot on the next race, then we got some other issues. And then gonna fill this thing up with distilled water, put some water wetter in it, and hopefully that'll take care of our issue. But car's still in one piece. Didn't really hit anything. The only damage I had, like I said, right here in the front, just a little bit of bent up sheet metal, kind of already bent it out. Got some scrapes and whatnot on the bumper. Yeah, I thought I wadded it up, but this bumper took the brunt of it. Just loosened up a few bolts, so got that everything tightened down. And then the other thing I did, had to change this ball joint out. I had a real tall ball joint in right there. And as this thing was lifting up, it was coming all the way up here and just killing my right front shock. As you can see, just didn't damage the shock, but definitely was way more close for comfort. So I made some changes there. Once I get it down on the ground, I'm gonna try to set the toe, give it a little bit more camber. And a few other things that I gotta fix here. The seat is too far back. So I don't know if I'm shrinking or what, but I got to move the seat maybe an inch forward. This thing has almost no power compared to the late model that I'm used to, and I was trying to scoot forward in my seat basically to go full throttle. But that's one of the things I got to do is unbolt the seat, just put some spacers in it, move it a little bit forward. And then I got to drop the chain on my left rear, just trying to get some more lift. I'm running out of lift because it's hanging up on the chain, so got to adjust some of the stuff, shock mount, adjust the chain, make sure everything else works out okay, and then throw a lighter right rear shock in there to hopefully get it to roll over. So the plan is to run this Saturday back at Marysville. Hopefully the car doesn't get hot. Here's the dilemma. I'm not running for points, and it's going to be like 106 degrees out, so I don't know if I want to go, but I'm going to get this car together nevertheless. But I definitely want to race. It's just going to be a pain in the butt, a car that was already overheating and then taken out when it's 103 degrees. Here's the dilemma. The next race at Marysville isn't until July 3rd. So that'd be another month. So it would be nice to go out there, shake this thing down again, see if we have any more bugs. Want this thing to be dialed in, performance-wise, suspension-wise. And then maybe we can hit some other tracks. In June, we could go up to Susanville, Merced, Chico if they got anything, maybe. But that's as far as I think we're gonna go. And then next year we're gonna run for points at Marysville, and maybe do a little bit more traveling. So I'm gonna get to it, and you can follow along. All right, first thing, gotta remove the shock, get it out of the way. And I'm not hiding nothing because I have no clue what I'm doing anyway. Maybe eventually I'll start hiding, but got to get this shock off of here so I can adjust the spring and then put the shock mount where I want it. All right, first step, I got to get this shock out of the way so I can adjust the chain. This was a last minute shock change, so some crazy long bolt on there I don't plan on using. All right, that's off. And you come up here, you see, I got a little bit of rim left. Said I got one more chain, I can drop it down. All right, got bolt loose. I'm gonna go to the last option on the chain here. now I got the chain adjusted where I want it. I got to put this this shock mount in the right spot. So about there, and voila. So I can know what I'm doing. Except now I lost my nut. All right, so made a couple adjustments. Shock is on, and all the weight of this rear end when it lifts, this is basically as far as it goes down here. And I got everything hanging on this chain, which protects the shaft from being pulled out of the shock. So that's an expensive fix if that happens. So next thing, I'm gonna hook up a vent tube, and then we'll see what else we got to do. Take a look at the right rear. It's got a little bit of a leak. You can see it smoking in the video. Hopefully you can figure that out. And then I got to change that right rear spring. I said shock earlier. It is the spring. All right, did this off camera. It's really a pain in the ass. But I got this hose hooked up all the way to the fill neck for the rear end. So that's full drip right there. And it's got some play in it. So that's as far as it's going to be stretched. So that should work out. We'll see. All right, got all that stuff done on the left rear, on the front. Got everything pretty much taken care of. Last thing I'm going to do is go to the right rear and take it apart. I'll put it on time lapse. I just want to check all the seals and everything like that, like I said. And we're going to start taking that apart, make sure everything's good to go. All the seals are good. Re-grease everything, reseal everything, and then it's just down to nut and bolt check and setup. So. Like I said, I'll put this on time lapse. Here we go. everything I wanted to get done today. The whole rear end pretty much is situated. I still got to weld up my shock mount, but I got it to where I think it's good. I won't know for sure till I drop this thing on the ground, but like I said, I got the front end done, and then we walk over here. I got the chain all the way dropped down, got my bar angle to where I want it, the right degree I want it. I got to, like I said, weld up the whole shock mount. If you can see there, I got the breather hooked up, everything like that. I'm walking around here, got my swamp cooler going. Sorry for the wind, but yeah, I got that thing all taken apart. Everything's cleaned and resealed. Shouldn't have any issues with that. So this Saturday we should be racing. I think it's gonna be hot. But I got to get seat time. We got to get this car figured out with the heating issue. Hopefully it's not overheated. Hopefully that's fixed. So, but thanks for sticking around, seeing what it's like. I got a lot more work to do to this. I'll put it all out there if you guys want to follow along or not. But I am back to YouTube. I'll keep posting videos, whether I get no views or whether I get a bunch of views. YouTube is extremely awkward, especially at the racetrack. I'll try to do a better job at it, but you know, everybody sees you holding the camera. Everybody's like looking at you like you're a freak. But I just gotta remember I'm talking to you guys, and I appreciate you guys following along. If you can, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and we'll see you next time.